Hi, my name is Luca and I'm the CEO of Nairon.
And I'm Obaid and I'm the CTO.
And in this video, we're going to go over what an AI hallucination is. So, Obaid, I know we all struggle with it, so let's jump straight into it. What is an AI hallucination?
An AI hallucination is when an AI responds with an answer that sounds completely true, but it actually isn't. And I can give you a good example to demonstrate this. So in this prompt, we ask, what did Einstein say about creativity? And if you notice, it gives us a quote back, creativity is intelligence having fun. That sounds like something he would say, but if you fact check this, it's not actually what he said.
Okay, so where are some common situations where hallucinations come up when working with an LLM?
Some of the most common examples that we find hallucinations are in statistics and numbers. So AI tends to exaggerate or make up numbers as it's responding. Also in citations and sources, as we just saw with that quotation from Einstein, that wasn't true, but it came up with it anyway. Quotes and attributions again, and it may also hallucinate in names. So it may make up a name, it may come up with a name of a company that's wrong or isn't true, isn't correct, or addresses and so on. Any kind of data that it thinks it knows, it might not know.
Okay, so this is happening because of a phenomenon called the confidence gap, correct?
Yes, that's right. So if we look at this blue line, this is the actual accuracy of the response. However, as we go from more common topics to rare and niche topics, then the accuracy drops. However, the model now has to try to make up for that in confidence by creating new data.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But the question I have is, when we query a database, it gives us an exact answer of what we're looking for.
Yeah.
But when we query the AI model, it's essentially giving us hallucinations.
Most of this difference comes from the fact that a database stores data, and that data doesn't change. Unless you physically manipulate the data, it doesn't change. However, when you query an AI model, you're asking it a question and you have to treat it like a black box. So it doesn't know what you'll ask it, and it doesn't know what the output will be until you ask the question.
So what are some ways that we can actually reduce hallucinations when working with an AI model?
So yeah, at Nairon, we have several strategies that we use to reduce hallucinations. The first of which is pasting source material. So if you have transcripts, documents, we do that all the time. We paste them into our models and they give us far better recommendations. The second strategy we use to reduce hallucinations is connecting the models with third-party tools to perform real-time web search or real-time documentation search. And that just beats the problem with the training data being out of date. So tools like Context7, XAI, Nia MCP, there are many tools out there that allow you to query and perform live web search and live doc search. The third way is to cite sources or ask the LLM to cite sources on your behalf so that you can prove and verify those claims that it makes. And the final one is to break down the task into smaller asks and get it to verify each stage one at a time.
Amazing. In future videos, we're going to get more in depth with AI hallucinations, how we treat them at Nairon, how we build AI agents that don't hallucinate. Obaid will hopefully show us a couple of examples working with actually the tools that we just mentioned. But until then, follow us on LinkedIn, subscribe to our newsletter, and we'll see you in the next video.